In this video, I'm going to show you how to finalize an evaluation report. The process is really quite simple. What you first need to do is find the evaluation report and go to the main evaluation report menu and locate the Finalize button. It's right up here in the center. Click that button and you get taken to a dialog which allows you to make a few choices. This is a chance, if you need to change the current evaluation status if you like. In most cases it's going to go to either from new referral down to receiving special education services, or in all probability it will just stay that. You also have an opportunity here to make to call it either a proposed draft evaluation or to say it's a final. And in this case I'm going to say it's a final. There's also another option up here that I'm going to show you in a minute. But once I make those choices, and this is my final ER, I'm going to go ahead and click the Finalize ER button. And once I do that, I'm taken to the History tab for this student, and I can see that I now have an evaluation report here in History. Notice here that the date filed is today, and yes, it is the 18th today, and the evaluation report is here along with the date and who filed it. And if I would want to see it, all I'd have to do is click on the View button. But what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to click back on the SpEd Forms tab to go back to the main Forms menu. And we're going to go back and look at this evaluation report one more time. And let's just assume we did need to make a change. Let's assume that it was a proposed one or something happened that required some kind of change to the ER. And we want to put another copy into History. So what we're going to do is we're going to finalize one more time. We're going to find that button and finalize. And in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this is a corrected evaluation report. And I am going to say it was corrected on the 19th of 2011. And this is now my final ER. So I am going to go ahead and click the Finalize button. And now I see that I have two copies of the same evaluation report in History. But this one here is a more recent copy, which contains some information that I probably changed at some point. One thing of note here, I have a delete button. You probably don't have that on your screen, and that is simply because I have administrator rights and I have the ability to delete history from my students, and you don't have that in all probability, so don't worry about that. But once again, when you're in the evaluation report menu, the Finalize button is right up here. Make sure you finalize those so they're in History.